Welcome back. It's now time for your midday sports. Now, Mount Pleasant FC coach Theodore Whitmore has praised his entire support staff for their role in the team capturing its first ever Jamaica Premier League title on Sunday. The St. Anne-based team were led by a double from Suela Makala as they beat Cavalier 2-1 in the final on Sunday at Sabina Park. Makala put the first-time finalists ahead in the 8th minute, and they seemed to be holding on for the win before talisman Colin Anderson found the equaliser for Cavalier with a season-leading 20th goal in the 83rd minute. Makala then rose to the occasion once again, dramatically in the 89th minute, with a well-placed header from a Ricardo Morris free kick, or corner kick, to give Mount Pleasant the historic victory.
Well, again, it's a great coaching staff we put together in the genius. Davian Ferguson, Warren Barrett, Lamar, Peters, all of them contributed, you know. The board members, the auxiliary staff, the supporters, all of them contributed.
The two teams will now go on to contest the newly styled CONCACAF Caribbean Cup. Jamaica's men's hockey team created history after qualifying for a first-ever men's hockey fives World Cup following a 5-2 win over Paraguay in the Pan American Cup third-place playoff match at the Mona Hockey Field on Sunday in St. Andrew. The Jamaicans were led by a hat-trick from Nicoy Stevenson, who scored in the 2nd, 6th and 11th minutes of play. Shemar Gordon also contributed with a double, scoring in the 8th and 19th minutes. Paraguay got what turned out to be consolation strikes from Elias Vera in the 10th and Guillermo Benitez in the 13th. Meanwhile, Caribbean neighbours Trinidad and Tobago took silver after losing 3-2 on penalties to champions USA. The teams had played to a 2-2 draw in regulation time. The Hockey Fives World Cup will be held in Muscat, Oman in January 2024. St. George's will be contesting today's ISA Under-14 basketball final after they pulled off a late surge in the last two quarters to run away 25-13 winners over rivals Kingston College in the semi-final at North Street. At the halfway stage, both teams were tied on 8 points before St. George's found another gear to leave the Purples behind.
Well, before the halftime, our kids were unsettled. They weren't just ready yet. And then after the halftime, they found their footing and they just went for it.
St. George's will meet Campion College in the final after they defeated Calabar 27-20 at Jamaica College. And Tornadoes Swim Club emerged champions of their home swim meet, the Amazing Concrete Tornadoes Invitational Swim Meet at the National Aquatic Centre this past weekend. Tornadoes tallied 2,261.5 points in the combined team scores, over 1,000 more than the next best placed team, Y Speedos. Y Speedos scored 1,583 points to finish second, while Aquamarine Ripples scored 846 points for third.
I have to say that the attendance and the performances have been fabulous. It's also a challenging time of year because we have student athletes here, and all our athletes are either in the middle of their CSEC examinations or their end of year examinations are coming up, and they have found the time to come out and compete, and that is so great for our athletes because it's not easy to be both an athlete and a student.
And that's your midday sports. O'Shane?
Thanks, Jordan. And that's the Midday News. I'm Shane Masters. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports and production teams, have a good afternoon.